Sadasyaman Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavindra ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gaur Gopinath Sam Kund Radha Kund Giridham ki jai. Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Navadvip Dham ki jai. Swami Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Ganga Mai ki jai. Jamuna Mai ki jai. Tulasi Devi ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Swami Bhaktivinoda ki jai. All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. Thank you very much.
Subjugated by fruit activities. Prayonte. Acts. Avidyaya. By ignorance. Atmani.
Translation. When the living entity is covered by the mode of ignorance, he does not understand the individual living being and the supreme living being, and his mind is subjugated to fruitive activity. Therefore, until one has love for Lord Vasudeva, who is none other than myself, he is certainly not delivered from having to accept a material body again and again.
Evam manak karma vasam prajungti avidya atmani upadhiyamani Pritinna yavat nai vasudeve na muchyate yogena tava. This is another important verse. The problem is presented Deha Yogena. Deha Yogena, this body, contact with this material body. This is the problem. But nobody knows it. Especially in these days, they cannot understand that this material body is a foreign element and somehow or other have victimized, have entrapped within this body. This problem is real problem, but they do not know. And this is called avidya, ignorance. There are two kinds of strong avidya, ignorance, unawareness. The Satagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Rajagun and Tamagun is covering. Tamagun is very densely covering, and Rajagun little open, and Satagun means prakash. there is illumination, Brahmanical qualification. When that one is in the Satogun, then he can understand that I am not this body, I am different from this body. For them, those who are in the Satogun, for them it is easier. So, therefore the process is, human civilization means not to drag somebody who is already in the Satogun or in the family of Satogun, to drag him down to the Tamogun. The modern civilization is like that. The allurement of material civilization is so strong and so bad that those who are by pious activities born in Brahmana family, they are being dragged to the Tamogun behavior like Sudras. They are learning how to drink, how to eat meat, how to have illicit sex. These are the symptoms of Tamogun, lowest type of Tamogun. There are different degrees of guna. The degrees are so mixed up that for 3 gunas is manifested into 8,400,000 of different forms of life. Mixture. You can calculate, we have several times calculated. 3 multiplied by 3 equal to 9. 9 multiplied by 9, 81. So therefore there are so many varieties. So human civilization should be so arranged that never mind, it is so mixed up, you have to gradually draw him again to the Satogun. That is human civilization. Not that drag him again to the Tamogun. Somebody by pious activities, by good work, is already in the Satogun, but the arrangement, the social, political, economical arrangement is so bad that one is dragged to the Tamogun. This is not civilization. This is degradation. Civilization means elevation. The aim is how to become disconnected with this material body. This is civilization. Otherwise that is not civilization, it's animal life. Dashyatma buddhi kunapi tridhat. So, the Krishna consciousness movement is an attempt to bring the human society into the proper platform of civilization. It's a very scientific movement. How it is done? Here it is said, Pritinna javat mai vasudeve. Pritinna javat mai vasudeve namacchate deha yogena tava. This is the problem. So, by gradual process to bring one to the platform of Vasudevi Priti, that is bhakti. Priti means love. How to love Vasudeva Krishna? That is civilization. To bring one to the platform of loving Krishna, Priti to Vasudeva. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Just like if you love somebody, The intense love is that your lover or beloved is everything. That is love. Just like a mother loves her child, she is always anxious to take care of the child. Whole attention is on the child. These are examples. These are not actually love, but a perverted reflection of love. We can understand what is love. But this love does not stand. But nature dictates that you love your child like this, you love your husband like this, your wife like this, your country like this, your society like this. There are different grades of loving demonstration. So that loving demonstration, when it will be concentrated on Vasudeva, Krishna, that is the highest perfection of life. Therefore, it is said, Priti na javat mai Vasudeva. One may have Priti because we do not know Vasudeva, Krishna. We have got natural tendency to love, but we do not know where to place love. If we place our loving tendency unto Krishna, Vasudeva, then that tendency becomes fruitful and perfection. That is what. Therefore it is said that dharma sanusthita pumsa vishakshena kathas nutpadayadrati jadi samayi vikeva Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asu Vairagam Jnanantu Jad Ahitakam. If you place your loving tendency to Vasudeva, then Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga, this can be done perfectly by Bhakti Yoga, not by any other. There are different yoga system. Everything is mixed up with little bhakti, but just karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, there are different. But the real yoga means loving Vasudeva, Bhagavan. Therefore Bhagavan says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yoginam api sarvesam. All other yoga system, that is, there is little tinge of Vasudeva Bhakti, but not 100% pure. It is mixed. Misra Bhakti. Misra Bhakti will not be immediately fruitful. It will take long time. Bhaunam janmanavanti jnanavan mang prabuddhati. There is everything, there is some bhakti yoga, but if it is not pure, then it will take very long time. Bhaunam janma, one janma means hundreds of years. We are not talking of any other janma, even human form of life. Because those who are advanced in spiritual life, there is every possibility for getting next life a human being. Otherwise, nobody knows. Those who are ignorant, they do not know. There will change their body, tatha dehantara prati. That is a fact. But those who are in the Satogun, they are sure to get next life in the human society. Suchinang Simatangehi Yoga Brashta Sanjaya. This Suchinang, pure Brahman, and Simatang, very rich Vaishya or Kshatriya, kings and mercantile community, they are rich. Śrīmad. Sri means opulence, and Mat means one who has. Śrīmata. So, this is a chance that even if you are failure in this life, somehow or other, you get chance next life again, human form of life, either in a very nice, pure Brahmin family or Vaishnava family. Vaishnava family is better than Brahmin family. Ringing the kartals, chanting, dancing, offering obeisances to the Lord, temple atmosphere. Don't think it is ordinary opportunity. It is very great opportunity. From the very beginning of life, they are getting impression. Bhakti Yoga, Vasudevi Bhagavati, Bhakti Yoga. These are not going in vain. Even a child is playing kartal, imitation. Not imitation, he is given the chance. He was previously Vaishnava, somehow or other. He could not make his life perfect. Therefore, he is given again chance. So naturally he has got tendency to play the kartal, to offer flower here, to offer obeisances. They take pleasure. It is due to previous life, yogas, but it was not perfectly done. So, somehow or other, they are getting chance from the very beginning of life. It does not mean that if somebody did not get the chance from the very beginning of life, he cannot. He can be also. So, but the ultimate aim is Vasudevi, Pritin na javat mai Vasudevi. This is the ultimate goal. You have to come to this stage. Vasudeva Sarvamiti, fully, firmly convinced that Vasudeva is my life, Vasudeva is everything, Krishna is my life. And the highest perfection is visible in the Vrindavan atmosphere, especially by the gopis, everyone in Vrindavan, even the trees and plants, even the grains of sand, everyone is attached to Krishna. That is Vrindavan. So, not all of a sudden we can get that high stage of life, of Vrindavan attachment, but still, wherever we stay, if we practice this Bhakti Yoga, as we are preaching, and it is becoming successful, people are taking, those who are so-called lectures and javanas, they are also taking to Vasudeva. Their love for Krishna is increasing. That is natural. It is said in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti. Nitya Siddha. Just like I am or you are, we are eternal. Nitya Sasatoyam Nahannati Hannamani Sharire. We are not destroyed by the destruction of the body. We remain, continue to remain. Similarly, our devotion to Krishna continues. It is simply covered. Avidyaya atmani upadhiyamani. Avidya, this is avidya. We forget Krishna, that is avidya. And as soon as we take Krishna as our life and soul, that is vidya. You can do, anyone can do very easily. Krishna says therefore, Sarvadharman Parityaja Mamekam Sarva. Why? Any other so-called religious system, that is avidya, will keep you in ignorance. There is no light. And the Vedic injunction is that don't keep yourself in the darkness of ignorance. Tamasi ma, jyotidgama. That jyoti means to love Krishna. And loving affairs of Krishna is in the spiritual world. That is jyoti, jyotirmaya dham, self-vipassana, just prabha prabhavatu jagadanda koti. There is no darkness, just like in the sun, there is no question of darkness. The examples are here. We can understand what is jyoti. We can see that there is no darkness in the sun planet. It is all glowing effulgence. Similarly, in the spiritual world, there is no ignorance. Everyone is Shuddha Sattva, not only Sattvagun, but Shuddha Sattva. Sattanga Visuddhanga Vasudeva Sabda. Here in this material world, there are three qualities, Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. So, none of these gunas are pure. There is mixture. And because there is mixture, therefore we see so many varieties. But we have to come to the platform of Sattvagun. And that process is hearing. This is the best process. Sinnathang sakatha Krishna punna savana kirtan. If you hear regularly Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, we are therefore stressing, always hear, always read, always hear. Nittanga Bhāgavata sevaya. Nitta. If you can constantly 24 hours, you can, if you hear and chant. Hear means somebody chants, or you chant yourself, or hear. Or some of your colleague may chant, you hear, or he may hear, you may chant. This process must go on. This is Savanam Kirtanam, Vishnu, that is Bhagavad. Not any other nonsense talks, gossiping. Simply hear and chant. Then, Chinnatang Sakatha Krishna, if you seriously hear and chant, seriously, yes, this life I shall engage only for increasing my love of Vasudeva. If you are determined, it can be done. There is no difficulty. And as soon as you do this, you increase and fully your love for Vasudeva, then there is no more chance of contacting material body. Janma karman chadibbam me jujalati tattata tattadeham punarjanma naiti. That is the same thing. And if you do not understand Krishna, if you do not increase your natural love for Krishna, then namucchati diha jogina tava. There is no chance. There is no chance. You may take birth next life in a very rich family, in a Brahmin family, Jova Brashta, but that is also not release. Again you may fall down. Just like we see, there are so many, just like you Americans, you are born in rich family, rich nation, but falling down, becoming hippies, falling down. So there is chance, not that it is guaranteed. Because I am born in a rich family or Brahman family, there is guarantee. No guarantee. This Maya is so strong that it is only trying to drag you down. So many influences. So therefore, we sometimes see that these Americans, they are so fortunate that born in a country where there is no poverty, there is no scarcity. But still, because the leaders are rascals, they have arranged for meat eating, illicit sex, intoxication, and gambling. Advertise naked women and what is called beef eaters and liquor. This is going on. Advertise cigarettes, just to pull them down. Again, go to hell. Punarmusikava. They do not know. So what dangerous civilization this is, dragging them. Therefore, sometimes some senior section of the old men, they come to me, they offer their thanks. Swamiji, it is a great fortune that you have come to our country. They acknowledge. Yes, that's a fact. This Krishna consciousness movement is a great fortunate movement, and especially in the Western countries, that's a fact. So those who have taken, take it very seriously. Increase your love for Krishna. Pritin na javat mai vasudevi. Namucchate dehojo. They do not know what is the actual problem of life. The actual problem of life is dehojo, this foreign body. We are accepting one time bhutta praliyat, accepting one type of body, and therefore they have these rascals, leaders in Europe and America. They have concluded there is no birth, that's all. Because if they accept there is life after death, then it is horrible for them. So they have dismissed. No, there is no birth. Big so-called professors, learned scholars, they talk foolishly. Swamiji, after this body is finished, everything is finished. That is their conclusion. And if the body comes by accident, kimannat kamo hetukam, asattam apratisthanti jagadahu anisharam. So, this kind of civilization is very dangerous, very, very dangerous. So at least those who have come to Krishna consciousness, they should be very, very cautious about this dangerous type of civilization. People are suffering. Take to Krishna consciousness movement and be happy and perfect. Thank you very much.
Gauravani Pracharina Nirvishesha Shundavani Pashyata Deshatarine Panchakalpatarupasya Vipashindu Bhuyevacha Paditanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So we will have, you heard Srila Prabhupada's class is Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam 5.5.6. And it's just a brief summary of what he just mentioned. So at the very beginning he mentioned this is another important verse. And the word from the verse he picked up, one word, Deha Yogena, and that is the word he actually explained throughout his lecture. So many points he mentioned, so we'll just go through briefly points by point by point. Okay, so number one, he was saying this Deha Yogena, that means we are entrapped within this body. Very important for us to understand. We are entrapped. No one understands this material body is a foreign element. Somehow or other, we are all victimized. And this is our real problem. And then he's going on to say, this is avidya. Avidya, he mentioned two kinds. One is ignorance, and other one is unawareness. Then he pointed out three gunas: Sataguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Now Tamaguna, densely covering. Rajaguna, little open. And Sataguna means prakash, Brahminical qualification. So when one is in Sataguna, then he can understand that I am not this body, I am different from this body. Then he is going on to say, human civilization means not to drag somebody who is already in Sataguna. The allurement of material civilization is so strong and so bad that those who are by pious activities born in Brahmana family, they are being dragged to the Tamaguna behavior like Shudra. They are learning. What are they learning? They are learning how to drink, how to eat meat, how to have illicit sex. So these are the symptoms of Tamaguna, lowest type, Srila Prabhupada mentions. Then he's coming on to asking us that what is civilization? Civilization means elevation. The aim is how to become disconnected with this material body. Otherwise, it is an animal life. He given the quote from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Yashatma buddhi kunape tridhatuke. Tridhatu means kapha, pitta, vayu. Mucus, bile, and air. So this self is composed of these three things, they are saying. Mucus, bile, and air. So therefore, we have to accept Krishna consciousness movement. He's saying that Krishna consciousness movement is an attempt to bring the human society into the proper platform of civilization. And it is very scientific movement. Though he is mentioning that this is a very scientific movement, then he is questioning how is it done, how to be done. Then he is saying this is by the gradual process. Jai Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki Jai, Jai Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki Jai, Jai Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki Jai, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Yeah. So how is it done? Krishna consciousness, by gradual process to bring one to the platform of Vasudeva Priti. Priti means love. Love means bhakti. So how to love Vasudeva Krishna? That is civilization. To bring someone to the platform of loving Krishna. Now on the other hand, he also mentioned that nature dictates that you should love your children like this, you should love your husband like this, you should love your wife like this, and you should love your country like this. So there are different grades of loving demonstration. But when that love will be totally concentrated on Vasudeva Krishna, that is the highest perfection of life. And this is Bhakti Yoga. Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha 1.2.7 Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is confirming that. Then he is pointing out about what is Mishra Bhakti. Remember, he was mentioning about Mishra Bhakti. Mishra Bhakti means 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 Mishra Bhakti. Mishra B Now there are so many yoga systems, which we all know. Karma yoga, Jnana yoga, Dhyana yoga. There are many different types. But everything is mixed up with little bhakti. Now, real yoga means loving Vasudev Bhagavan. Bhagavan is saying in Bhagavad Gita 6.47, Yoginam api sarveshang madgato antaratmanaha Shraddhavan bhajate jo mang tame jukta tama mataha. This is bhakti. So, although there are so many yoga systems, but there is little tinge of Vasudev bhakti, but not 100% pure. And this is why this is called Mishra Bhakti. Now, Mishra Bhakti will not be immediately fruitful. It will take long time. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapaddate. 7.19 Bhagavad Gita confirming this. So therefore, we have to see that everything there is in Bhakti Yoga. But if we go for Mishra Bhakti, then it will take very long. Actually, he is mentioning very 4 times. Long time. So we should not really go for Mishra Bhakti. So this is our chance. If we are failure even in this life, he is mentioning this, somehow we will get another chance in next life. Either in a very nice pure Brahmana family or in a Vaishnava family, yes. Then he's comparing between these two families. He's mentioning Vaishnava family are better than the Brahmana family. Why? Because they are in the temple atmosphere, ringing the kartal, chanting, dancing, offering obeisances to the Lord in the temple atmosphere. So he also saying that don't think this is an ordinary opportunity. This is a great opportunity. We have to come to the stage that Vasudeva Sarvam Iti. That means Vasudeva is my life, Vasudeva is Krishna, is my everything. So this is the highest perfection which is visible in Vrindavan. The gopis, the trees, the plants, even the grains of sand, everything is attached to Krishna. And that is Vrindavan. Now then he is coming on to the very important point. He is saying the 2 things we must remember. One, when we take Krishna as our life and soul, that is Vidya, wisdom. And when it is covered or forget Krishna, that is ignorance, avidya. Then he says, Tamasi ma jyoti regamaha jyoti. Jyoti means to love Krishna. Yes. And loving affairs of Krishna in the spiritual world. Jyotirmaya dham, which is self-effulgent. So just like the sun, sun has no question of any darkness. Sun planet is always glowing effulgence. So we have to come to the platform of Sattaguna. And what is that process? We have to come to that platform. And what is the process? The beginning process is hearing, yes. And this is the best process. Then he says, Shunnatam Swakatha Krishna Punna Shravana Kirtana 1.2.17 Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Nittam Bhagavata Sevaya, Nittam, all the time, 24 hours, constantly chant and hear. And this process is emphasizing must go on. When we increase fully our love for Vasudeva, then there is no chance of contacting material body. Then he's quoting from Bhagavad Gita 4.9, Janma karma chame divyam jo janati tat tataha Takta dehang punarjanma naiti. Punarjanma naiti. We will not have another birth. That's guaranteed. Anyway, so now we are coming on to final section. He mentioned that he's requesting us, actually. He's saying that those who have taken Krishna consciousness, please take it very seriously. Increase your love for Krishna. Actual problem is in our life is this Deha Yoga. Do you remember at the very beginning he started with this word, Deha Yogena, and here he's confirming that after saying so many points, he's mentioning here actual problem in life is Deha Yoga, this foreign body. Then Srila Prabhupada pointing out that there are big professors, learned scholars, they talk foolishly. They say, Swamiji, after this body is finished, everything is finished. And this is their conclusion. So the body comes by accident, and the body comes by accident. That's what they are saying. Kim annad kama hetukam. So there is no other cause other than the lust. This world produces of 6 desires. Kama hetukam, no other cause than lust, kama. So the final sentence is mentioning that this kind of civilization is very dangerous. So at least those who have come to Krishna consciousness, they should be very cautious about this dangerous type of civilization. People are suffering. Take this Krishna consciousness movement. Be happy and perfect. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Thank you.